Today we're going to be making a big blue whale. Let's just put that away over there. And in front of us we have the piece of leather that I've chosen for the top. It's fairly big, you'll see, sort of way over a metre, because this is a big blue whale, of course. I've chosen black. I know it's not blue, but these come in all sorts of colours. It's a nice waxy fine grain black. So over here is my stack of whale templates, and the big blue whale, you can guess, is the biggest of all of them, and here it is. Oops, they always drop off there like that. I'll pick that up later. So the top piece, which we're cutting out from this, is the one with the eye hole in it. So there it is. And we cut out two of these. It tops in halves, so we cut out a left and a right half, remembering to turn it as we go, just checking that we get that out of this piece of leather. So we're coming right down into that piece there. In fact, I'm going to start from that piece because it's got a bit that sticks out on the end there. Use of leather becomes very important in this because we want to get as much as we can out of every piece of leather, obviously. There we go. Make sure we're covering the end of the hooter there, and that's it. That's a good start. Now I'll firmly plonk that on there to weight it down so it stays in the right place. Because it's black, I'll be using a white marker. I use one of these. It of course is Uni Posca. I don't quite know if it's running out or not because it doesn't put much of a mark on there. These marks are very important. We use them in construction to make sure that we're going to the right place. That one there with the C on is the centre line for the pectoral fin, and the position of the eye, of course, is crucial because they need to be in the right place on both sides. Leave that there, sitting that way up for a minute. Hopefully a little bit more will drip into there. So now hold this really tight because we don't want it to shuffle around on the as we move it. Yeah, that's pretty good. In fact, that's brilliant. There we are. Make sure we get that mark in there. Looking good so far. So, and this is the one that I always forget to do, is to turn it round. Turn it round that way, and we're going to do another one. That looks about right. Just check that, and we don't get it all out of that end, which is unfortunate, but this is what happens quite a lot when we get to this size of leather. We'll manage. because we'll cut that off there, actually where that convenient green line is. I forgot to put the centre line in for the dorsal fin, it's tiny on this one, but okay, so we'll just put some marks there because we'll have to cut that tail bit separately. So that's the centre line for the dorsal fin, and these are lines to match up. And there's centre line for pectoral fin. This is it. Okay, look at that. Comes together beautifully when the weight of the leather is right, but sometimes you've got leather which drags across the table. It tends to stay exactly where it wants to, but this one's playing nice today. Okay, there we go. So that's marking out. Oh, we need to do that other bit of the tail, don't we? I think the way I see it is that will come out of that place there. Yeah, look at that, fits on there beautifully. We'll get it out there, wasting no leather at all, you see. Again, hold that down so it's firmly in place. Worst thing is if this move around, because these have to be accurate to the millimetre really, otherwise you get problems when they don't match up, so you end up with freak whales. Nothing worse than having a freak whale. There we go, just put those marks in there, and then you'll see how they join up in a little while when it comes to cutting out. So we have the left and the right sides of the tops